Well, a news report out of the US says a missing Iranian nuclear scientist has defected to the United States. Well, let's bring in our world affairs correspondent, Jill Doherty from CNN Washington, for more on this story. Now, Jill, Shahram Amiri has been missing since last June. What details do we have?
Right. Well, we reported on him, Anna, as you may remember, a couple of months ago. The story is that he was, as you said, a nuclear scientist working at a facility, at a university, I should say, that is allied with Iran's nuclear program. And here's a picture of him. In fact, this is from Iran's press TV. He was working there. He traveled to Saudi Arabia, to the religious sites of Mecca and Medina, and then he disappeared. And at that point, Iran accused the United States of kidnapping him. But this new report coming out from ABC television news here in the United States says that actually he defected to the CIA, that the CIA has been getting some valuable information from him. There's been no confirmation from the State Department or from anybody else in the U.S. government officially. Now, one of the questions, Anna, is what did he really know? It's a little unclear, a little murky, because a couple of months after he disappeared, that is the time that the United States and its allies revealed the information about Qom, that enrichment facility, the previously secret enrichment facility in Iran. But we know that that information was known already back in 2008. So again, there are questions, kind of a murky situation, exactly what he knew. But this report is quite interesting, coming as it does in the context of what else is going on with the issue of Iran.
Well, that's right. If we can just touch on that, as you say, that it does come at a time when there is a lot of scrutiny of Iran's nuclear program. Can you fill in tell our viewers what exactly is going on?
Well, I think you'd really have to say the drums are beating pretty strongly on this right now. You had President Obama yesterday coming out and saying it's just a matter of weeks before they can get some type of sanctions out of the United Nations. You have the news that we just had a few minutes ago, the UN Ambassador Rice saying that China is now willing at least to engage on the substance of these sanctions. They're not agreeing to the sanctions, but they're agreeing to talk about what sanctions would be out there. So that is a step in the direction that the United States would like to have. So it's a real drumbeat. And in fact, there is a theory among some analysts who say that this may be a way of kind of rattling the cage, getting Iran nervous by saying, look, we have somebody who does know something about your program, and he is cooperating.
World Affairs correspondent Jill Doherty in Washington, thanks so much for that update.